Hello, hope you are well. I am just going to do some quick updates on council tax situation, book 5 cover reveal, and the diabetes and PCOS course, and maybe any other rubbish in general. So, first of all, book 5 cover reveal is on the horizon, which I'm really excited about. So I can't wait to share this. So for everyone who has been cheesed off that I put all my writing on hold whilst I was looking at moving out of the UK, it's all now coming back on track. I'm also applying to go to the Comic-Con in October and the one in Birmingham in November. So hopefully I will start being more visible in the UK again instead of waiting until after I've moved. So that's those changes. Next is the PCOS and diabetes course. I know a lot of people are really hesitant to address serious health conditions with a holistic approach, but it works. I have had so much pharmaceutical medication in my earlier years with my health conditions, and it never ever really sorted anything out. It may have helped with the symptoms a little bit sometimes, but I would also get other issues instead. So even being as unwell as I have been in the past, I am really thriving now that I have said, wait, I want to do all this naturally. Oh my goodness, it's amazing. I've also just become a practitioner for a beautiful set of supplements, mostly just so that I can get them cheaper myself, because I'm spending a lot of money on supplements because they're amazing and I love them, and I get dog ones as well. So I will do some talking about that and hopefully pass on the discounts that I get for anyone wanting to buy things online, because it does add up. If you want to do things healthily, homeopathy, supplements, even the natural ones cost money. So, you know, it's a case of thinking what is really important to you. Then the council. So if any of you own your own home and have managed to find a route where you can put the council in their place because their overreach is enabled and helped by every organisation. I am being taken to court for the third time for the year ahead now, which I don't even know yet. And it is just ridiculous. It's absolutely ridiculous. And I can't believe that they keep doing this to people. So if you're behind because of a genuine reason, like you've been unwell or you've lost your job or you're struggling, like many people in the UK right now are, what is the point of then trying to demand the future year up front and force you out of your home, or force you into bankruptcy, or force you into court, or force you into having money deducted from your salary or your benefits when you can't even afford to feed your children as it is? There is a financial crisis going on in the UK where many people are struggling. Middle class people are being forced into poverty and going broke. People in poverty already are being forced into even more poverty. This is not just about people saying, I don't want to pay because I don't want to pay. No, this is harassing and hurting people who are struggling already. And that's not a good community service in any way, shape or form. So I am going to stand my ground on this. But it's much easier to fight for what they're doing is unlawful and sometimes even illegal. But the problem that we've got is everyone will support the council. They have the backing of everyone. It's almost like they are a drug addict who are enabled by all their surrounding teams. So I raised a police report against the council and their harassment and reporting me to CPS, Child Protective Services, and the police reviewed it very quickly and within 40 minutes sent me a very polite reply saying it had been closed because they don't think there's any merit to it. So everyone just supports the council. You can't even get your voice heard in a court with the police, with the council, with the Citizens Advice Bureau. I have been shut down and slammed down every which way I've turned. So it looks like I'm going to be forced to initiate my own court case. But the trouble is, I kind of suspect it's just going to be an utter waste of my money, because no judge or solicitor is going to let the council lose, because there would be a national uproar if there's one good win. So if you rent, if you're self-employed, you have a really good chance to put them in order. They'll pick on easy pickings. But if you own your own home, or if you work for a big corporation company who would just take your money at source, you've really not got a leg to stand on, I think. But I'm not giving up. I'm still trying to find a way where we can fight. But if you're rented and self-employed, you're in a good position because they'll pick on easier people like me. So if you have your own home and you've managed to find a route that works, please let me know, because I'm struggling to find a route that works. And there's been some really lovely campaigners who are doing very good works, who are supporting and helping me. But again, a lot of them are paying their council tax. And the ones who are not paying their council tax are the ones who are self-employed or renting and have moved from the property where the arrears were at, etc., etc. So, yeah, it's really unlawful at best what they are doing. They're not allowed to charge me money that I don't owe and inflate the bill by removing benefit discounts and single adult discounts. It is really appalling. Yeah, it's just really naughty, really, really naughty. So I'm trying to find a way where I can get my voice heard and get some proper mediation and help. And the council are just shutting it down every which way that they can. Any letter I send from all the different organisations that have been helping me, the peacekeepers have been very kind and nice, but all the letters I've sent, ignored. And none of the tactics I've tried so far are getting me anywhere. The council are just ignoring them, carrying on regardless, and summoning people to court just willy-nilly. And it's not a proper court case. I have that confirmed, where they just hire a court. And I'm not even sure the magistrates work for the court. I think some of them actually work for the council. But I cannot get an answer on that in writing. So it's not okay. And when you're summoned to court for a hearing, you do not have the council go and sit in with the magistrates for an hour before the other party, i.e. moi, is called in to have your say. That is totally biased and totally unlawful, and it's not following due process. But as the magistrate told me in the courtroom, they are not set up to hear my side of the story, and the court is not presented in that manner, and therefore it's not a court hearing, is it? So yeah, I've got another one tomorrow that I'm not going to bother going. I've challenged it legally and said, you can't charge me the year ahead. I don't even owe it yet. And see how it goes. So it's all very boring. Meanwhile, I need to put some new goals in as to where I'm going to move to next and how I'm going to do it. So yeah, but I'm going back to my writing, which is nice. And I'm about to upgrade my Dragon software so I can talk my stories and chapters into life whilst I'm walking the dogs and multitask even more in order to carry on writing The Murder on the Orient Express and the Peaky Blinders book that I'm doing. I'm bringing sci-fi to both of them. So I'm really excited about that. But here we go, fingers crossed, and hopefully all will be well. Speak to you soon and have a wonderful day. And thank you everyone for your continued support. It's really nice. Oh, and one last thing. I'm going to give away some free PCOS and diabetes courses. So I'm going to do a quick video about that and post it separately. Okay.